All right, we got a beautiful email here from a man named Chuck. He wants to know about soil.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know when it's the right consistency?
It's all about the drainage, right?
Okay.
And you've had some situations where in your garden where it's just kind of is muddy.
I believe I live in the clay capital of the world because water just kind of sits there and it doesn't move through. I think it must have too much clay in it.
It's like you're in Play-Doh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right.
Well, so here is a formula that I came across that I think is a good trick. I mean, certainly you could take your soil and take it in a baggie to a mom and pop nursery, you know, and they'll help analyze your soil, right? But a way you can do it yourself is to dig a hole in your yard about a foot deep and a foot across.
So you're coring out some section of the garden.
And you're going to fill that up with water.
Right.
And now you're going to time how long it takes for that, you know,
that hole to drain.
For that hole to drain. And
okay.
so the magical number is 24, and you're going to divide by 24 how long it takes, if it's an hour, 2 hours, how many hours for that complete hole of water to completely dissipate.
Gotcha.
And the goal is it should hopefully drain within an hour.
Oh, that's
great. The ideal.
Right.
If it's longer than that, you might need to amend your soil.
Which I've done. I've dug out entire garden beds and started over with you know, better soil where you can actually put your hands in it. It feels sort of fluffy and
yeah.
it aerates.
Like flour.
Exactly. Instead of like hard clay and cement, which is incidentally why nothing grew in that area.
So
and once I did amend it, it worked out great.
It's the flour before you make the cookies, not the cookie dough.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We always have to get like a chocolate message in
You
there.
always bring in either a food reference or an alcohol reference,
well,
and I love you for that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can have an alcohol reference on soil, but we'll work on that. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hopefully that helps Chuck. We have another email. This one is from Amy, and hey, I can totally relate to this. I'm confused by the whole annual versus perennial thing. I mean, what is it, which to plant in my garden, and can you help make this less mysterious?
Okay, yes, because what I do is the ones that you replace often are the ones sold in flats, like the little beautiful flowers that, you know, you swap in and out of.
Yeah.
What are those called?
Those are annuals.
Those are annuals.
And those are usually the great flowers you can probably get at the big box store. The perennials, those are usually a little more complex, more distinctive, more unique,
right.
And they come back a couple of times, but they have one big show during the year.
Okay.
So annual, it's got one chance at life. Think of it that way.
In and out.
And the perennial has multiple lives,
I see.
multiple years.
I see. Okay.
Or
good.
in other words, per year. If you break down the Latin word perennial, per year.
What are you, Harry Potter all of a sudden?
Anyway, we hope that helps.
That's great, it does.
So now we know the difference between annual and perennials, and we know some great things about testing the soil.
There you go.
So keep the emails coming.
You got it. We love to answer.
Check them out at yourhomewizards.com and follow us on Facebook. You can like us right up there.